Good morning, dear students. Today we'll start our last chapter of Advanced Mathematics. This chapter number 9, Coordinate Geometry. So this chapter we'll learn in our class 8 also, 9 also. In our general mathematics we'll learn this one. Now in Advanced Mathematics little more we will learn this chapter. So before we start this chapter we need to know about the inclination of the line. So what is the inclination of the line? See, in our this one Cartesian plane, the angle formed be a line with positive direction of x-axis. Suppose a line passing like this. So in positive direction, this one is our x o x dash, and this one is our y o y dash. So it is our positive direction. So in positive direction, see, positive direction of x-axis measured in our anti-clockwise. So it is our going anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise direction it is going. Is anti-clockwise direction is called the inclination of the line. So this one is known as our inclination of the line. The angle formed, this angle is forming here. The angle formed be a line with the positive direction of x-axis. So this direction is our positive direction. Positive direction of our x-axis is measured is our anti-clockwise. This one is going like this direction, anti-clockwise. This one is our clock. So clock generally rounding like this. But if it is our opposite direction going, it is our anti-clockwise direction. So here it is our anti-clockwise direction. This measured is anti-clockwise direction is called the inclination of the line. Now next topic we need to know, this one is our gradient or slope. So what is gradient and slope? Suppose same before diagram we will draw this one, and this one is our angle from anti-clockwise direction. So this one we know this angle is our inclination. So here another things also we will get, this one is our gradient. This gradient is also known as our slope. So definition is our what? The tangent of the angle formed by a line with positive direction of x-axis. This one is our positive direction of our x-axis measured anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise direction is called the gradient or slope of the line. This one is known as our gradient or slope of the line. If theta is the inclination of the line, if this one is our theta, this one if the inclination of the line, this line, any line, this one suppose we are considering as our L, this line. So if you consider this one, this theta is our inclination of the line, our L, then tan theta will be our what? The gradient of that line. That time will be our tan theta. This tan theta will be known as our gradient or slope of that line. Generally this our gradient we are indicating or denoting this one by our letter M. So gradient of the line L, suppose this one is our gradient, this one is our line. Gradient will be our what? Of this line tan theta. The tan theta is equal to our what? M. So our definition finished. Now we start our exercise. Before we start our exercise, one formula is there. If the line is passing through the 2 points, so this our gradient will be what? So M is equal to our y2 minus our y1 divided by our x2 minus our x1. Now let's start our exercise 9.1. Question number 1. It is given, find the slope. Slope means our gradients. Slope and gradient same thing only. Of the lines whose inclinations are 30 degree. One is given our 30 degree. Inclination is our given 30 degree. That means theta is equal to our 30 degree. Here our inclination of the line is our theta. Theta is equal to our 30 degree. So gradient we know, gradient M is equal to our tan theta. Now we put the theta value. Theta value is equal to our 30 degree. So M is equal to will be our tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degree value we know this one from our trigonometric table. This one is our 1 by root over 3. Very easy this one. Now next number D will do. C and D will be your homework. So 135 degree it is our given. So 135 degree, how will do this one? Because here we will not get direct value, it is our from the trigonometric table. 0 degree, then 30 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree it is there. 0, then our 30, then our 45, then our 60, then our 90, like this it is going on. 135 degree is not there. So how will get this one? So here our theta is equal to our 135 degree. M we know is equal to our tan theta. Instead of theta we will put here 135 degree. 135 degree, how we will get 90 degree plus our 45 degree. If we give, then only we are getting. Now this one will see from the trigonometry we learned already. This one is our odd number of 90 degree. Only one, so it is odd number. That means sign will change. So tan theta will be our cot theta, and which quadrant it is our 90 plus, that means second quadrant. Second quadrant tan theta is equal to our negative, because ASTC according to this here Sin theta and cos theta will be our positive, and remaining all will be our negative. So this one will be our negative cot 45 degree. And cot 45 degree is equal to, from our table we know this one is our 1. That means it will be our minus 1. Question number 2. After 1, now question number 2. A line is passing through our 4 minus 3. So this one is our, this one, wait. This one our inclination plane. So 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, that means positive direction our position. Suppose here 4. Minus 3 will be our down, suppose here it is our. So this line will be our parallel to our x-axis. So if a line is parallel to our x-axis, that time inclination is our 0. That means theta will be our 0. So see here, inclination, so we have given question, and is parallel to our x-axis. Find its inclination and gradient. So inclination of the line is parallel to our x-axis, that means it is our 0 degree, it will be our 0 only, and gradient will be our m. We know m is equal to our tan theta, and tan theta value is equal to here our 0 we got, so 0, and tan 0 is equal to our 0, so gradient will be our, gradient or slope will be our 0. Next we'll do number 3. Question number 3. If the inclination of a line is our 15 degree, inclination already given, our 15 degree, that means theta is equal to our, this theta is equal to our 15 degree given. Then find its gradient, that means m value we need to find out. So 15 degree value we don't know, because starting from 0 then 30, 15 degree is not there. So how we get this one? So here theta is equal to our 15 degree, and m we know 10 theta, m is equal to our 10 theta, and theta value is equal to our 15. So 15 one will convert this one, because 45 minus our, what will be our 15, 30 degree. So both value will get, here 90 minus also we are able to get this one, but that time this value we will not get from the table. For this we are writing it is our 45 degree minus 30 degree. So it is our getting the formula 10a minus b. So 10a minus b formula is our what? 10a minus 10b divided by 1 plus 10a into 10b. So 10 45 degree is equal to our 1, and 10 30 degree is equal to our 1 by root 3. Same down also denominator 1, so 1 same to same will be remain, plus 10 45 degrees or 1 into, this one is our 1, into will be our 1 by root 3. Now we take our LCM. If we take LCM, it will be root 3. Top one numerator, this one will be our root 3. So root 3 minus will be 1. Similarly down our denominator also we will take LCM. So root 3 will be our LCM. Down it is our 1. So 1 divided by root 3 only. So root 3 plus will be our 1. Now see numerator and denominator, it is our numerator, this one is our denominator. Here also root 3, this one also root 3. So this one will be cancelled. It will be remain our numerator root 3 minus 1, and denominator will be our root 3 plus 1. After question number 3, now 4. The gradient of a line passing through minus 8, 11 and 2y is our minus 4 by 3. So gradient, that means our m is equal to, it is our given, minus 4 by 3. Find the value of y. Y value we need to find out. So we know the formula. If the point passing through the 2 points, it will be our y2 minus y1 divided by our x2 minus our x1. So here it is given, see, we know gradient of the line passing through the points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is our m equal y2 minus y1 divided by our x2 minus x1. So in this question, what is given our m value already given, this 3. Wrongly I have written, it is 3. So m is equal to our minus 4 by 3. So m value we know, minus 4 by 3. Now y2, what is the y2? In our question we will see y2 is our, this one is our y, this one is our first, this is our second. So y2 is equal to this, from here we will get y2. So x1 y1 and x2 y2. So x1 value, it is our first one, minus 8. y1 value is equal to our 11. x2 value is equal to our 2. And y2 value is equal to our y only. So y2 means our y minus our y1, 11. So this one will be our y minus 11. And next x2 is equal to our 2. This one is our x2 value, 2. And our minus x1 value is equal to minus 8. So 2 minus, in bracket will be our minus 8. See. So minus 4 by 3 is equal to will be our y minus 11 divided by will be our 2 minus plus our 8. So it will be 8 plus 2 will be our 10. Now cross multiplication, if we do this one, it will be our 3 into y, 3y minus 11 into 3, 33. minus 4 into 10, 40. Now this 33, this one will shift to our right hand side, so to be our positive, and divide by 3. So minus 40 plus 33, it will be our minus 7. Divided by will be our 3. So we got the value of our y is our minus 7 by 3. After question number 4, now we'll start question number 5. Question number 5 also very easy. Gradients of some lines are given below. Gradient means our m. M value is our given. Find the inclination, that means theta 1 we need to find out. Inclination 1 we need to find out of each of them. So number 1, it is our given 1 only. So here m is equal to our 1, it is given. Let theta be the inclination of the line. Theta value we need to find out. So we know this one, m is equal to our 10 theta. So m value we know 1. So 10 theta, this 10 theta will be our m value is equal to our 1. And 1 is equal to we know 1045. 1 value from the table, from the trigonometry table we got this one. Then 1 is equal to our 1045. So we are able to write, instead of 1 we are able to write 1045. Now from the left hand side and right hand side 10 will be cancelled. So theta value will be our 45. Therefore the required inclination is our 45 degree. Question number C, it is our given minus 1 by root 3. So same like previous method we will apply. Let theta be the inclination of the line. And here m value is given our minus 1 by root 3. So we know what we know, then m is equal to our 10 theta and m value is equal to our what? 1 minus 1 by root 3. So 10 theta will be our 1 by minus 1 by root 3. And from the table, from the trigonometry table, we know 1 by root 3 is equal to our 30 degree, 10 30 degree. And before minus is there, so minus 10 30 degree. Now we note it, our degree will be never what name? Negative. So we need to make positivities. From this inclination, that means our Cartesian plane, we know here it is our a, means all positive. This one is our sine and cos, this one tan and cot, and this one is our cos, this one last one. So here it is our all positive and it is our negative. So it is our negative value is there, and this is our up to 90. From here to here it is our up to 90, and this one is our 91 to 180 up to this much, this value. More than 90 degree and less than our 180. This one value is our second quadrant. So if it is our in second quadrant, this 10 value, so it will be our positive. It will be. So how this one will be positive? If we write this one 90 degree plus or 90 degree minus 30 degrees, that time it will be our in first quadrant only. It will not go in second quadrant. So if it is our first quadrant, then it will be not that means negative positive. If second quadrant, so here it is our sin theta and cos theta is our sin theta and cos theta is equal to our what name? Positive, and remaining all our negative. So tan theta will be our negative. So negative will be our here negative, and here also negative we are getting. So negative will be our positive. So we are able to write 180 degree minus 30 degree. So 180 degree minus 30 degree. So it is our in which quadrant? This one C. It is our 90 degree into our 2. So 180 degrees. That means even number of 90 degrees. So it will be our, that means ratio will be not changed. That means 10 to 10 will be same to same will be remain. Otherwise from the both side we are not able to cancel this one. For this reason we need to keep in same also. So we are making this one our even. So it will be our even. So even number of 90 degree. That means our 10 theta will be not changed. So 10 theta to 10 theta will remain. And 180 degree minus theta. 180 degree minus theta, this one is our which quadrant falling? It is our in second quadrant. Second quadrant, tan theta is our negative. So negative and this negative will be our positive. So it will be our tan 150 degree. Now this 10 and this 10 will be cancelled, will be remain our theta is equal to 150 degree. Therefore the required inclination will be our 150 degree. Therefore the required inclination is our 150 degree. Now similarly number D also will do. Last match in this number 5. So let theta be the inclination of the line, and here m is equal to our minus root 3. So we know m is equal to tan theta. That means tan theta will be our m value minus root 3. So root 3 from our trigonometry table we know it is our tan 60 degree. So it will be our minus tan 60 degree. Same like before one, we need to do this one. So it will be our tan 180 degree minus 60 degree. Now both side if you cancel tan, so it will be remain our 120 degree. Therefore the required inclination will be our 120 degree. Question number 6. Find the gradient. We need to find out the gradient of the line joining the origin. Origin our what? 0 0 origin. So the origin and the middle points of the line segment through this one. So midpoint of this line segment. So this line suppose it is our Cartesian plane, and 2 minus 3 suppose here it is our, and 6 minus 1 suppose here it is going 6 minus 1. So this line passing an origin, this line gradient we need to find out. So first of all, our m is equal to, we know, y2 minus y1 divided by our x2 minus our x1. So first of all, we need to find out the midpoints of the line passing through this one. So midpoints we know, x1 plus x2, x1 plus our x2 divided by our 2, and y1 plus y2 divided by our 2. So coordinate of the midpoints of the line joining the points 2 minus 3 and 6 minus 1 is, so here x1 is equal to 2 and x2 is equal to our 6 divided by 2, and y1 is equal to minus 3 plus our minus 3 plus in bracket will be our minus 1. So plus minus minus, directly I have written here minus 1. So it will be our 8, 6 plus 2, 8 divided by 2 will be our 4. It will be our minus 4 divided by 2 will be our minus 2. So we got this one midpoint, our 4 minus 2. And coordinate of the origin is our 0, 0. So gradient of the line, now see, we need to find out the gradient, that means m. Through this point and this point it is going. So these two we need to consider. So here x1 is equal to our 4, x1 is equal to 4, and x2 is equal to our 0. And y1 is equal to our minus 2, and y2 is equal to our 0. So we apply the formula. So y2 will be our minus, here it is given our, see 1 minute on this one. So this one is our origin. So midpoints this one. So this one, first of all in question C, which one we need to consider? Find the gradient of the line joining the origin. So first we need to consider 0, 0, this one origin, and then which one midpoints we got, this one. Midpoints we got 4, 2, 4 minus 2. So here our x1 will be our 0 and x2 will be our 4. x2 is equal to our 4. And y1 is equal to our 0 and y2 is equal to will be our minus 2. So y2 is equal to our minus 2. So we need to consider not this one as our first and this one is our not second. This one is our first. Then this one is equal to our second, this point. So origin, first origin, then our midpoints. So gradient of the line segment joining the points origin and our midpoints 1. So y2 will be our minus 2 minus our y1 is equal to our 0 divided by our x2 is equal to our what, which one, this one, 4 minus 0. So it will be our minus 2 divided by our 4. If we, that means divide this one 4 by 2, so it will be our 2 only. So it will be our minus 1 by 2. Now question number 7. Find the inclination. We need to find out the inclination and gradient. Inclination also need to find out and gradient also need to find out of the line joining the flowing pair of points. So what is the points given? It is our 4 root 3 and our 1, 0. So let the inclination of the line be theta. Inclination 1 we are considering as our theta and m1 we are considering as our gradient. So here m formula we know, this one will apply here, m formula. So y2 is equal to our which one, 0, and y1 is equal to our minus root over 3. This one y2 is equal to our this one 0 and y1 is equal to our root over 3, and between minus sign, so minus. x2 is equal to our 1, minus will be our x1 is equal to our 4, so 4. So it will be our minus root over 3 divided by will be our 4, 1 minus 4 means our minus 3. So minus minus cancel. Now this one you need to convert to our tan theta. For this region directly like this we are not getting this one. If we cancel, this one will be root 3 divided by 3. Here like this tan theta value is not there. So we need to convert this one. How? That time it will be our root 3 into root 3. So root 3 extra we are multiplying in our denominator. So denominator also need to multiply with by root 3. Now this one will be our root 3 into root 3 will be our 3 only. This one. And this 2 if we multiply it will be our 3 root 3. Now 3 and this 3 will be cancelled, will be remain our 1 by root 3. And 1 by root 3 value we know this one, after this will apply. So we know this one gradient, we got this one. Now we need to find out our m value. Already we got our what we got, inclination of the line, not inclination, gradient of the line we got, this one gradient, this one m value we got. Now we need to find out our m. That means theta 1 we need to find out, inclination this one. So inclination, that means m we know tan theta, m is equal to our tan theta. So m value just now we got, this one is our 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is equal to our, from the trigonometry table we know this one is our 30 degree. Now tan will be our cancel from the both side, left hand side and right hand side. So theta value will be our 30 degree. Hence the inclination of the line will be our 30 degree and gradient of the line will be our 1 by root 3. Now question number 7, 4. So points are given our 0 and minus 4, another one is our, another point, this one is our minus 6 and 2. So m we know, first of all we need to find out this m, inclination this one, inclination, not inclination, gradient. M is our gradient or slope, this one. So M value we know. M is equal to our y2 minus y1 and x2 minus our x1. So here y2 is equal to our 2 and y1 is equal to our minus 4. So it will be our minus minus plus. So for 2 plus will be 4 is equal to our 6. And x2 is equal to our minus 6 and minus will be our x1 value is equal to 0. So minus 6 minus 0. So this one will be our minus 6. Dividing this one will be our minus 1. So here we got our value, M value, gradient value we got our minus 1. So gradient, our value we got minus 1. Now we need to find out our inclination. That means theta 1 we need to find out. So we know this one M is equal to our tan theta. So M value we got our minus 1. So 1, that means from the table, trigonometry table, we know it is our tan 45 degree. So it is our minus, so we need to convert this one positive. So like before one we explained, same as it will be our 180 degree minus 45 degree. So 180 degree minus 45 degree it will be our 135 degree. Now from the left hand side and right hand side, tan theta will be cancelled, tan theta, tan will be cancelled. So will be remain our theta is equal to 135 degree. Therefore, inclination of the line is our 135 degree and gradient of the line is equal to our minus 1. Question number 8. Question number 8, it is given, using the concept of the gradient of a line, show that the flowing points are collinear. So we need to show these points are collinear. So how this one, we need to first consider these two pairs is our M1 and from this to M2. So if M1 and is equal to our M2, both are equal becoming, that time it will be our collinear, otherwise it is our not collinear. So see, let M1 be the gradient of the line joining the points first to this pair and this pair. So here we will apply our formula y2 minus y1 divided by our x2 minus x1. So we are getting it is our minus 1. So M1 value we are getting it is our minus 1. Similarly, now this one will consider, these 2 points will consider as our M2. Let M2 be the gradient of the line joining the points 5, 0 and 2, 3. So M2 will apply our formula this one y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here also we are getting the value is our minus 1. Since our M1 is equal to our M2, both are same becoming, therefore the points are collinear. Therefore the points, this one is given, it is our collinear. Question number 10. Question number 10 is given question. A triangle is formed by A coordinates is our 3, 8, B coordinates is our minus 1, 2 and C coordinates is our 6, minus 6. Find the gradient of the median of the triangle through A. So we'll consider one triangle is our like this, ABC, you name the grid, ABC. So coordinates is our 3, 8, A coordinates, B coordinates is our minus 1, 2 and C coordinates is our 6, minus 6. Now through this A, if we draw one median and consider this one is our D. So AD is the median. So through this point, this one we need to find out. This gradient we need to find out. Through A to D, these 2 points. So F already partakes, that means our coordinates we know. D1 we need to find out. So here we need to apply our midpoint formula. So because it is our median, so this one will be our midpoint formula. If we apply, then only we will get our this coordinates of our D. So see, given ABC is a triangle whose coordinate of vertex are A 3, 8, B minus 1, 2 and C 6, minus 6. Let we are considering this one AD is our median. Drawn BC through our A. Through A we are drawing. From this A only this median is coming. So coordinates of D on BC is will be our what? Midpoint formula we need to apply. So x1 is equal to our minus 1 and x2 is equal to our 6 divided by 2. Comma will be y1 is equal to 2 plus will be our minus 6 divided by our 2. So this one will be minus 1 plus 6, it will be our 5 plus 5 divided by 2. Here we are not able to more reduce this one, so here only finished. And second one will be our 2 minus our 2 plus minus minus 6 divided by 2, so it will be our minus 4 divided by 2. So the result will be our minus 2. So second point will be our minus 2. Now the gradient AD, gradient of our AD. So we will apply our formula y2 minus A coordinates our 3, this one and 8 and this one is our D coordinates. So here our y2 value is equal to our minus 2 and y1 value is equal to our 8. Minus will be our 8. So this one will be our minus 10. Divided by will be our x2. x2 value is equal to our 5 by 2. Minus will be our x1 value is equal to 3. So numerator no problems. same to same will be remain our minus 2 minus 8 will be our minus 10. Down one, 5 by 2 minus our 3. This one will take our LCM. LCM will be 2. So 5 minus will be 6. So it will be our minus 1. So minus 1 divided by 2. So see, minus 10 into will be our minus 2 by 1. So minus minus cancel. 2 into 20 will be remain. So 2 into 10 will be our 20. So we got the result is our 20. So what the question it is our given? So find the gradient. So gradient will be our 20. Now last maths in this exercise number 11. Question number 11, last maths. Find the angle between x-axis and the line joining the points 3 minus 1 and 4 minus 2. So here we are considering this angle is our theta. Let theta be the angle. So we know what we know, m is equal to our tan theta. So apply the formula. This one will be our y2 minus our y1. This value, tan theta value, this one we are considering. So y2 minus our y1, y2 is equal to this one, then y1 is equal to this one. So minus minus plus 1 it will be. Then x2 is equal to 4 and minus will be x1 3. So it will be 1 divided by this one will be our minus 1. From this trigonometry table, one value we know 45 degree, tan 45 degree. Before it is our minus, so we need to convert this one positive. So before formula, whatever we explained, this one we need to apply. So it will be our tan 180 degree minus 45 degree. So tan 180 degree minus 45 degree is equal to our 135 degree. Now both side tan will be cancelled. So it will be remain our theta is equal to 135 degree. Therefore the required angle is our 135 degree. So this exercise here finished. Next we will start 9.2. Thank you. Have a nice day.